Now, you know, the last time the Panthers played the Kracken, they beat us. They didn't let us get the record for the home wins to open up a season. So I tell you what, tonight the Seattle can kiss the Kracken my ass. Panthers getting 2 points.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Alright, so we got the Kraken tonight. This is game 4 of the 5-game road trip. Bobrovsky's in net. Looks like they're going to go with Grubauer because Drieger is apparently on COVID protocol. Couple of changes for the Panthers. Obviously, Bobrovsky's in net. Bennett is in. Thornton is out. Mammon is out. And Vetrano is in. No. And I'm gonna take the blame for this, and here's why. In the article I write for the Patreon and YouTube members, in one of the sections where I talk about good, happy things, I praised Brunette. I praised Andrew Brunette and his management of the roster, including when guys were injured. And when you know it, he goes and does the one thing that should not be happening, which is bench Mammon. Why do they keep benching Mammon? Why are they playing yo-yo with this kid? He's good. What are we doing here? Other than that, this should be 2 points. This is not debatable here. I don't even want to see it be close. Let's have some fun with it. 6-2, and the 2 is we'll give them 2, just so they don't feel bad. Alright, so it's 1-0 Panthers after 1. Bobrovsky is picking up exactly where he left off, which is good because so is the defense. Carlson and Kiersted are in. I forgot to mention that in the pregame. The more I see, especially, the more I see of them, the more I'm convinced, number one, we need Ulevy healthy, and number 2, we need something else behind Ulevy, or we need something right in front of Ulevy. It's not bad. It's not bad. But if unless we're going to do nothing, we're going to have to bring in somebody extra on defense. I'm not happy with the depth once you get past Ulevy. Anthony Duclair is absolutely on fire. He gets the first goal tonight, almost had another goal. We look better than we have in most of the other beginning of the road games, with the exception of Seattle's getting a lot of good chances. The last time I saw the graphic was 11 saves. I think it's probably up to 12 or 13. So he's close to being on pace for another 40 shot. Against Knight, Bobrovsky is. It's not taking our chances here. We need to settle this game down a little bit. We've got a 1-0 lead, but just like the rest of these teams who are behind us in the standings, in the Western Conference, so to speak, these teams want to beat us. This is going to be like this. There's not going to be any easy ones until midway through the second period when we turn it on and make it 5-0. Well, I hope we don't lose the President's Trophy. That would give us home ice advantage throughout the playoffs, because we keep losing to an expansion team that would be less than optimal. I know it's tied, but it looked like it was going to get ugly there for a half a second, and then we decided, shit, now we actually have to put effort in and play. Move on to the third period. We got to get 2 points out of this. I'm not even willing to consider the possibility that a rant could be coming. It's just not. It's nice that we have this magical ability to turn on the offense at the drop of a dime and just get goals. but we're wearing that a little thin. It doesn't mean you can play 50 minutes of getting completely outworked, play 10 minutes of effort, and win a game on the road against a team with nothing to lose. Hard-working teams we struggle with if we are not in the right mindset. So we lose that one 5-3. Bobrovsky, giveth Bobrovsky, take it away. The first three I'm not going to argue about. The fourth goal was just a flat-out miss on his end. And I know he had made some good saves, and they kept having chance after chance after chance. So definitely the defense was ass. It's just a shame because that fourth goal is those are the ones he's been saving this year. So I'm not going to linger there too much. But those are the saves he's been making. That's not how he's been playing. Uyghur, I was screaming to get him off the ice. So obviously he was either exhausted or whatever the case. He'd been mishandling the puck that last 2-3 minutes the entire time. Every time he would get it. And then coach put him right back out there with 30 seconds left, 35 seconds left, and he gives it away. The use of the empty net goal, and any chance we had at that point was done. Now, I'll be back with Stu tomorrow. It's going to be short and sweet. There's not a whole lot to talk about that's good from this game. The big guys did try to show up. Huberdeau, Barkov, obviously keeping us in the game there. Tippett's kind of slid back. He had a good game and a half. Mason Marchman, I've been less than impressed with. Okay, he's missing too many open nets. He's getting some opportunities, but he's just not. I mean, I know he's not supposed to be a scorer, but the point being is that Mammon has what? 6 goals? 5-6 goals? Mammon should be playing instead of Marchman. I've been saying this. It doesn't make any sense. You know? It doesn't make any sense. And then, like I've been saying, I mean, Carlson and Kirsten on the defense is not... It's not optimal. When we are missing guys, we need to get Forsling back on the ice. Jeez. You know? And, now I don't want to get into the whole trade talks about Chychrun and all of that, but we're going to need another defenseman. And that's not just because of tonight. You guys know I've been saying that. It's just disappointing. And we're going to lose. We lose to the Kraken both games. Toronto had another stupid penalty. Have we not seen enough now? Have we not seen enough? Frank Toronto, second period, close game, stupid penalty, rinse and repeat. But let's not panic. Obviously, we're now, 10-2-1 since the break or something. So let's not, we're what? We are 2-2 on the road trip. So we have an opportunity for a winning road trip in Winnipeg on Tuesday, and I guess that's where the focus needs to be. I don't want to linger on this one. My brother's texting me telling me I should absolutely have a huge rant. You can't just rant because we lost a game. We just won back-to-backs. So, if we had lost one of those games, then you start talking about losing 3 out of 4. Then maybe you start getting pissy. Every once in a while, things like this happen where a certain bad team will have the number of a certain good team. I'm not making excuses, but it happens sometimes. It happens. Seattle has, for whatever reason, we don't take them serious enough, and they have a way to just frustrate us and clog things up because that's kind of their style is blech, right? If you go into the locker room before the game plan is blech, so that's how they play, all right? And every once in a while they win, unless they play us and they win every night. That's it. There's nothing left to say. Short and sweet. It's late enough. There's nothing to take from this game that we didn't know. There's nothing to take from this game that we didn't know. We've got a good top six, but past that on defense, it's iffy at best. Bobrovsky's going to have nights on occasion tonight where he gives up that weak goal. And if we do not turn it on, if we don't turn that on and we just go like head-to-head with teams just on work ethic and board battles, etc., we're going to lose a lot of games. So we didn't learn anything new. Maybe these guys are going to have to figure out, you're going to have to turn it on for a little bit more. I know you're trying to, save your energy. I get it. And yeah, a couple, at least the third goal there was kind of fluky, for Seattle. Disappointing. Disappointing, but it's not the end of the road trip. We can still have a positive road trip. Get back home and start playing some games at 7 o'clock at night, huh? It's almost midnight. This is ridiculous. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. What the hell is today? Today is Sunday. We got Tuesday. I believe the game is 8 against Winnipeg, which would put the live stream 1 hour before that, 7 o'clock. Appreciate all the support. Sorry, this one's not real lively here, but it's very disappointing. But I don't want to make too big of a deal of it. You know what I mean? It's late, and I don't want to make a huge deal out of this. I'm not going to panic because we lost this game. It's about right.